All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining us today for our Mentor-Protege informational webinar. My name is Sean Charles, and I am the Director for the Office of Supply Diversity with the City of New Orleans. Joining me online today is my team member, Ms. Mallory Terrell. Mallory serves as our Capacity Building Coordinator, and just as her title states, Mallory is responsible for building capacity within our small, disadvantaged business enterprises.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining us.
All right. Thank you, Mallory. So I do need to apologize in advance up front. My computer has a slight malfunction. And so, as not to be a distraction, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my video. And really, what's important today is that you hear the information we're presenting and not so much look at me. So, I hope you all don't mind. And again, I do apologize. All right. So, I mentioned Mallory and her position, the Capacity Building Coordinator. That's what the Office of Supply Diversity is responsible for, and we do that in several ways. One of the ways is by hosting training events, webinars like this one today, and we do that because we want to make certain that the small businesses in our community stay in the know, right? We want to make certain that you all are informed about opportunities to do business with the city. We want to connect you all to resources to help you grow and scale your businesses. And lastly, but certainly not least, we educate our firms about the free programs that the city has in place for small, disadvantaged business enterprises, which brings me to the topic of tonight's conversation, our Mentor-Protege informational webinar. So this initiative is designed to empower our disadvantaged business enterprises through mentorship and support. Now, before we dive in, just a quick note, today's session is being recorded, and as such, everyone online will be on mute during the presentation. But I do encourage you all to drop your questions in the chat or any comments that you might have. After the presentation, we'll address all questions and create a FAQ, that's a frequently asked questions document, and we're going to share it with everyone who's logged on today. All right, so not sure if I mentioned, but this presentation I did is being recorded. And so we'll share that information with you all and allow you an opportunity to respond to us by email. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully everyone can see my screen okay, and you can all hear me okay. If there's a problem, please let us know in the chat and we'll adjust accordingly.
We
All
can hear
right.
you, Sean.
Thank you for that confirmation, Mallory. So just a bit of background information about the Office of Supply Diversity. Our office was created to help mitigate the effects of past and present social and economic discrimination by increasing the use of certified DBEs in the procurement of goods and services by the City of New Orleans. All right. Our mission statement is that we're dedicated to creating and implementing programs, policies, and procedures to assist your small businesses and to ultimately connect you to city contracts. And our vision is to develop a national model for local governments to follow. The Office of Supply Diversity oversees certification, compliance, capacity building, and outreach for disadvantaged businesses in the City of New Orleans. Now, we certify qualified firms in our SLDBE certification program. And under the umbrella of compliance, we monitor and maintain compliance on all eligible city contracts. And as I mentioned earlier, we support our SLDBE firms through capacity building and outreach. All right. So the Mentor-Protege program was developed to enhance the capacity of state and local disadvantaged business enterprises, our SLDBE firms, through hands-on training, experience. The program strives to develop working relationships between SLDBE firms and prime contracting firms that have successfully participated in and completed municipal contracts. So the importance of mentorship. Of course, there's a knowledge transfer, right? Mentors share their expertise, helping proteges to successfully navigate city contracts and other agency procurement procedures. Skill development. Mentors can provide guidance to protege firms for developing or enhancing skills required to operate a high-performing business. Accountability. A mentor can hold mentees or proteges accountable for meeting their goals. Strategic planning. Mentors can offer varying perspectives to help proteges improve decision making and avoid costly errors. And lastly, enhanced decision making. Experience is the best teacher, and our mentors have agreed to share their experiences with proteges to help enhance their decision making process. The mentors we've selected for our 2026 cohort can offer perspectives that improve decision making, reducing the likelihood of costly mistakes. So key program requirements. Now, participation in the Mentor-Protege program is completely voluntary for all firms. Eligibility. Mentor firms must have graduated from the city's SLDBE program. What that means is that the firms we select as mentors reapply for certification, and through our assessment process, we learned that they were no longer eligible for our program. That means that they've exceeded our program limits. And so, as such, we congratulate them and tell them that they've graduated our program. But they do have an opportunity to come back and give to smaller firms. For proteges, they must have a current SLDBE certification from the city of New Orleans. Now, this year, I've added a new requirement. The DBE boot camp is a prerequisite required for interested firms. This is a 3-hour training course that's hosted by the Bureau of Procurement, and this course is designed for newly certified SLDBE firms. Now, I recently learned that not only do our SLDBE firms not participate in this training class, but most of them have never even heard about this. Now, we put this program, when I say we, I mean the city, the Office of Supply Diversity, and our procurement team, we put this program in place to answer one of the biggest questions firms have after getting certified. Now what? So, in partnership with the Propeller, the city offers a DBE boot camp 4 times a year. That's once every quarter. This training is free of charge, and it usually lasts from 9 a.m. to noon. And Adele over at the Propeller and her team are always so accommodating to our guests. They usually offer coffee and light refreshments. I mean, this is a really great opportunity. And besides that, the city invests a lot of resources to ensure that we answer the big question for our small businesses. So, moving forward, interested firms who want to join our Mentor Protege program must have completed the city's DBE bootcamp and provide proof or confirmation of attendance. Now, Propeller has an amazing record keeping system, so they'd be happy to assist if you've attended that DBE bootcamp and you're still interested in this program. For firms who have not completed the DBE bootcamp but are still interested, in participating with the Mentor Protege program, all you need to do is provide a registration confirmation for the next upcoming training course. And that course is going to be held November 13th, right at the Propeller on Washington. And so you'll click the link in our follow-up email to let us know that you'd like to participate, and Mallory will reach out to you with next steps. All right, submission. So mentor firms must submit business profiles, statement of experience and capacity to support proteges. The protege firms must submit a capability statement and the DBE bootcamp attendance confirmation or registration for the next training class. All participants must complete a development plan, which will be used as a guide throughout the course of the program. And meeting and reporting requirements. So firms must submit quarterly progress reports, and the mentors must hold regular scheduled meetings with their proteges as documented in the development plan. All right, the program duration. So our 2026 cohort commences January 2026. And the program for protege firms, program participation is for up to 2 36-month terms. So that's a total of 72 months, provided that the protege firm continues to meet the eligibility requirements. And essentially, as long as the protege is still engaged, they can continue in the program. For mentor firms, they have to be certified in the city's SLDBE program, or they can be rather, for up to 10 years. So I'll say that part again. Mentor firms can be certified in the city's SLDBE program for up to 10 years. Now, it's not an automatic 10 years. Every year, we'll do a short form application just to ensure that they are still fully engaged and that their mentorship is still being effective. Once we confirm that, they're granted another year, 1 year at a time, much like your SLDBE certification. So they'll just confirm that they're still engaged, still mentoring firms. And once the Office of Supply Diversity signs off on that, then they'll obtain another year of certification. And they can do this for up to 10 years. So as I mentioned, our 2026 cohort commences January 26th. So right now we're in the preparation phase. So we're Providing this information to firms that may be interested after this webinar, interested firms will have about 1 week to express interest. From there, we'll begin the selection and pairing phase where we'll match mentors to proteges. All right, some program incentives. So as I mentioned, there's extended, for mentors, extended SLDVE eligibility, enhanced evaluation points. So there's an opportunity if you participate in this program, you can get additional points when you're responding for RFPs or RFQs. And then favorable payment terms, right? Typically, the city has a net 30 payment terms, but mentor firms who participate in this program will get net 15 payment terms. And then for our protege firms, the benefits are creating and strengthening relationships, right? So you get to expand your network by working with your mentor, and hopefully they'll be, sharing some of their network with you and allowing you to work with those agencies as well. Expanding opportunities and enhancing capabilities. Working side by these experienced firms will certainly give protege firms an opportunity to expand and enhance their capabilities. So in summary, the Mentor-Protege program helps small certified businesses learn and grow by pairing them with experienced mentors. The idea or concept behind this program is that the businesses that graduate from our program reach back and help others in the same way. It also encourages small businesses to take on bigger city contracts. This helps the firms to grow stronger and achieve more success. The city of New Orleans wants to support our small businesses and make the local economy better by building a team of skilled contractors. So again, thank you all so much for joining us. We really do appreciate your time and your attentiveness, and we look forward to hearing back from you all. Take care. Have a good night.